Amstar Nostalgia reviews and thoughts. For the price you pay, you get a decent bike. It'll do about 29 to 30 miles an hour out the box. I weigh 180 pounds. That's all you're gonna get out of it. Decent. Ride's a little rough if you go too fast. You get some play in your tires. The tires don't seem to be balanced from China. What else? The speedometer is in miles per hour, but the odometer is in kilometers. What else? Everything's restricted on here. You can get the GoFit 5-pin AC CDI for about 10 bucks. That's the first mod you'd want to do. That'll get you a little more speed out of it. That'll get you up into the 30s. Good for 9 bucks. Second mod you'd want to do is put a PZ19 carburetor on it with like an 82 jet, more or less, depending on your elevation. Get the one with the ultra thin muffin, and it will fit. There on the 50 it's closer, but it will fit. What else? I like the fact that the factory motors kick are electric. I like the fact that it starts right up when it's set up right. The factory carb is blocked, so when you get the PZ19 carb, you'll have open screws. You can adjust things. I suggest installing a fuel filter. What else? Front and rear brakes are drum. You have to adjust them. The front one doesn't need much adjustment as the back one. You'll be cranking on that back adjustment until you feel comfortable knowing you're going to stop. What else? The basic bike is good though. I mean, I've got 229 kilometers on it. If you divide that approximately in half, you'll get miles. I've only had it on the road about 3 weeks maybe. I did upgrade the factory halogen 35 watt bulb. It's a BA20D. You can go on Amazon, look at BA20D for AC or DC. What else? The factory LED signals I didn't like, so I got Honda clones for 12 bucks off eBay. I got LED bulbs for 12 bucks off eBay. All plug and play. Literally color codes. You can see the wiring. It actually matches pretty much the inside of the housing. The first mod you'd want to do. The rest you can pretty much leave alone. I went with Michelin City Pro tires on the back. I plan on getting one for the front. Tire size are 275/17 for the back, and the front ones are 250 by 17s, just so you guys know the tires. Overall though, it rides really well. Like initially I had it doing like 30-35 miles an hour. Once I did the carb, the air filter, and the CDI, it's hitting 40 miles an hour GPS. The speedo is of course off about 8 miles an hour, so if you're doing 40, you're actually doing about 30, 32-ish. Don't get too excited. Like most Chinese clones, they're off. But for basic hopping around town, you know, 5 to 6 miles one way to work or something, to the local store, go for it. It does have double suspension in the back and front. I changed out the exhaust, as you can see. But overall, you know, for 229 kilometers, about 140, 150 miles, I rate it as a good buy. So, Amstar Nostalgia 50. Initial thoughts and such. After I put some more miles on, I'll see what's up. When you get it, tighten all your bolts. Check every bolt. This bolt here wasn't even installed because this isn't installed when you get it. So you have to put the cat nut on. Make sure this is tight down underneath here. Mine is still not tightened all the way. I just didn't realize it until the other day when I hit a bump. It seemed like it had some twist. So tighten your head tube before you put this on. Then tighten this big giant castle nut. Be careful because this is fine threaded. Other than that, I went aftermarket mirrors. Something a little more classier than giant rabbit ears. But that's my thoughts on the Amstar Nostalgia 50. Limited miles. MayHem bike.